I think we need to understand that it's very important in ensuring, in looking at development and ensuring that sustainable development is taking place, to talk about and also focus on how inclusiveness or inclusivity that can be achieved in a fast urbanizing world. The tendency in the process of urbanization, because it's involving a number of divergent stakeholders with divergent interests and levels of power, and you're having an agglomeration of communities, the tendency is that the leadership may fall under a situation where they are being influenced or guided by the minority. So it's very important that there be mechanisms and processes to ensure that the leadership is connected. We find this very fundamental to the extent that one of our key pillars of focus today in UN Habitat is to ensure that while we are promoting sustainable urban planning, urban economy, housing, that has to come preceding urban governance. Umuganda, in our language, means, binding arms or bringing arms and energies together. A community identifies a challenge or an issue in the community. So they gather and they discuss what the problems are, what the opportunities are available, and the way forward. From that debate, people commit their contribution to solving the problem, and they work together as a community to solving that problem. Now, that is the cultural background. That has been developed to become a policy that has now been enacted as law, and that every last Saturday of the month, people at that very local grassroots level gather together to identify their issues, to look at ways of solving them, and work together to solving them. I think this now expresses inclusiveness at its highest level, because what is happening at Umuganda is that now inclusiveness is at grassroots level. Everybody in the country feels, because through this process, actually policies are explained, policies are owned, and then policies get feedback from the communities. So if you want inclusiveness, you have to go beyond rhetoric. There has to be a structure and a system to ensure that whatever you're calling, whatever you're referring to as inclusiveness is actually achieved. And Umuganda is one of our key, I think, best practices in Rwanda that has helped us achieve that inclusiveness.